What up? Oh, okay. I don't know if this is gonna work with my glasses on, so we're just gonna go like this. What's up, everyone? You know, all my loyal subscribers. Yeah, it's currently like 10 o'clock. You know, I'm making this video to kind of be it, like I'm using it as an
Oh my god, bro.
I'm using it as like an introduction. So, welcome to Discovering Success. Discovering Success is going to be a YouTube series that I'm going to do kind of just with myself, and I'm basically going to record an episode for every single week, and the entire goal of it is going to be what is like the definition of success. Now, that's a very, very, very like vague question if you think about it. People usually think that success is defined by money, people, you know, girlfriend, boyfriend, stuff like that. Now, personally, and I think that everyone else can actually agree that success is not defined by a singular entity. I think it's defined by what you make it, what you do in your life that you are proud of, things that make you great. In this series, I'm going to be spending a long time. It's going to be a long journey of me discovering things that I do, you know, projects that I'm working on, and basically trying to define my success, define what success is within me. And within this journey, I want to be able to help everyone watching, you know, find things that they can do, things that they do to define their own success. This journey is going to be a very disciplined journey because I've set for myself some very large goals, which is a method of success that I'm using called a Misogi. Now, in my words, I'm not really sure what the proper terminology for what a Misogi actually is, but to my knowledge, it's basically like a method of setting huge goals that define the year that you're in. So for example, I set one huge goal that I want to hit, and I set that at the beginning of this year, and then I set myself 3 small goals that I really want to hit. I mean, they're still pretty big to me, but you know, they can be perceived as pretty small goals. Now, number 1 is within my entire journey this year, it's going to define 2025 for me, is I'm going to hit 7% body fat.
What?
I'm not gonna like stay at it. I want to do everything that I can, all the prep, all the training that will help me achieve and literally graze 7% body fat. Now you're thinking to yourself, dude, that is insane. That is not even a healthy body fat percentage. It is a very hard goal to hit. I set myself that goal because before I actually said it, I was like, you know what, my goal is gonna be hit under 10% body fat. And I was like, that's a hard goal to hit, but that is a very achievable goal. And I want to push my limits. I really want to like push my limits past what I actually think that I can do. And I think that that is a good method to have during all of this, because when you're trying to achieve that goal, you're doing all the hard work and you do everything you can to just hit past the goal that past the standards that you'd set for yourself, and you hit that goal. Not only do you feel like, holy shit, I can do way more than the literal limits I set for myself. If you don't hit that goal, you just passed your literal limits. So I'm gonna do everything I can to push myself very hard, especially within that goal. And it's gonna take a long time, and I'm gonna bring you guys along the journey with me. Now, my other 3 goals are, I wanna, sometime this year, I wanna be able to run a 6-minute mile. Now, 6-minute mile is not actually that fast for a lot of people, but for me, a 6-minute mile has always been like a good, like, it's always been a nice like goal that I've wanted to like be able to do. Like, it's a nice like feather in your cap. I'm not really like fully training or prepping for that right now. I'm mainly prepping for like weight loss right now. So in order for me to like do the weight loss and then put on some muscle, I am gonna have to like not run as much. So I usually run 2 miles like 5 times a week. So I'll also be taking you along those brutal running journeys with me to try to drop my time down. Right now I think I'm sitting at like a 7-minute pace, 15-minute pace. So I do gotta drop a minute and 15 seconds, which is gonna be really hard. That's a goal. That's the point of the goal. Now the next one that I'm actually in the process of doing, I'm really excited to like try making videos on or start a business. My whole life, I've always wanted to be involved within the entrepreneurship life. I've always wanted to be one of the people that is like defined as an entrepreneur. Like when you see me, you're like, that guy's thing is entrepreneurism. And my dad's an entrepreneur, and I really look up to him. So I think that I'm not gonna push it off for next year. I'm not gonna make it my Masoji for next year. I'm gonna make it now. I'm gonna do everything I can now, but I'm gonna make it good. I'm gonna work on it to where it is perfect. I want it to be an amazing thing that I achieve. I don't want it to be just something that I did. I'm not here to make a business and make a little bit of profit off of it. I'm here to make a business and make no profit off of it and scale it. I want to scale it to its literal limits, and I want to go past its limits. I want it to be a huge thing that I want to achieve. And the final one, this one is also, I'm really looking forward to making some videos about this. My goal is to go on 2 trips with my friends. Now I'm 19, I'm in college, and going on trips is still like a decently big deal, like especially without your parents and everything. So I want to be able to plan a couple trips with my buddies, and I want to go some places really cool. So I actually have a couple of places in mind. I've been working on the planning for a while, and I'm very excited to like show you guys pictures of the places, and then when we go, I'm excited to record it with my other friend and all of that stuff. So it's gonna be really, really fun. So just for the record, my vlogs and everything, I am just starting to get into this, so everything is gonna be a little out of order. Like I've never done this before. The number one goal is going to be that I get an episode out to you guys every single week, no matter how good or how bad the quality is. I'm gonna do everything I can to make quality videos and post every single week, because I mean, I can't make a series about not following the series. That makes no sense. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm gonna be working really hard on that alongside working on my personal training business. But anyways, so here's some background about me if you're still watching right now. And I'm just finishing my first year right now. Computer science major and theology minor. Yeah, it's a super weird combination, but the reason why I keep it like that is because computer science is a super growing subject, and it's a very, very important thing to know for the future. And on top of that, with a computer science degree, I'll be able to actually expand a lot of like projects and stuff that I'm like going to be working on. And then I have a theology minor. So I'm a devout Catholic, and my minor originally was marketing, but I switched it to theology because recently this year I felt like I wasn't really giving a lot to God, and I was very lost and I had no direction. And like I said earlier, like I really wanted to be a entrepreneur, and the one problem that I had was lack of direction. I think that having God in my life as a literal core and full attention, like a thing that I'd try to focus on paying attention to every single day, and I think making theology a minor is one of the best ways that I can keep myself on track to, making him the center of everything. And I'm a part of the leadership team of an entrepreneurship club where we help young kids start up companies and stuff like that. I'm the founder of my own personal training company called Recomp Fit. I train people specialized in body recomposition. Body recomposition is basically the process of losing body fat and building muscle at the same time. And for me personally, for what I've done, I think that it is a very optimal way of training for aesthetics, even athletics if you want. And all of my handles are in my link in my bio and the link in the description. Also, if you look up Thomas_L Krupp right here, if you look up this on any socials, you'll literally find me. Basically offer a 30-day, 60-day, or a 90-day program where, do weekly check-ins, weekly updates. It's a one-on-one coaching session, and we focus on getting you the physique that you want within that amount of time. So if you're ever interested on applying, there is a link to that in the description, and then there's also a link in my bio if you want to check that out. That's the business that I've been working on, and I've been working really hard on it. I've spent a lot of time just setting up a nice business plan, setting up a lot of meetings with clients, and trying to just like kind of put myself out there with content. It is a very new thing for me, but it is going to be a huge, like, transparent part of my journey that I'm going to share with you guys on discovering success. I hope you guys all enjoyed the video. I would appreciate if you subscribe to the channel.
What?
Sorry, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel. Love to follow on my other socials, and yeah, stay locked.